Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts, and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome everybody guys, let's take a look in the gold market. So currently for the gold market we have mostly the same fundamental factors as for the Forex market, and yesterday in the weekly report dedicated to Forex, as you know, we have put the solid fundamental background. So we have discussed the central bank policies, the euros spreading, the nuances of some statistics of the euros, a lot of things that looks like will be important in the nearest few months. And in general, as currently we have non-market driving factors. They are mostly, well, they're not maybe just political, but mostly they have relation to the global capital flow when investors run into the quality, run in a safe haven and just like to sit on the money and look around what is going on and then make the decision on what will happen. But it seems that soon some bargain hunting could start, and first it will start in China, where the virus has started. It's probably there will be the region where it will be where it will finish first, and it's probably the object for bargain hunting in this region. But anyway, for the gold market, if you will just brief the news that we have on this week, you will see the approximately link between the gold coronavirus. So this relation and all news and headlines stands in the direction of this. So epidemic is rising, demand for the gold is rising. So that's actually all that we have currently. It's not really very interesting stuff. The one thing that we have estimated is that if you'll take a look at CFTC report, you'll see that the net long position has dropped. This is not a really significant drop, but still it has decreased approximately for 40,000 contracts in gold. And speculators also has closed 23,000 contracts, long positions. What does it mean? It means that, well, it's typical situation for retracement. When you see the rally on the market, but the positions are closing and decreasing, that's the sign of the preparation to the pullback. So at least in the normal conditions. Of course, if some really outstanding news will be released or some more panic will be on the market by some headlines, so the situation could change. But currently, based on information that we have, it seems that retracement stands not too far from the current situation. Also, there was some opinion that it looks interesting to me that talk that gold could be sold by some investors to cover the margin calls on other markets. So they have position in the gold and profit in the gold, and they have the stocks as well or something. Well, could be the margin call on the futures or some leveraged positions that should be covered, and this could be some closing of the positions because the margins also have been increased on the futures due to rising on the volatility. So anyway, that's the only interesting thing that we have currently specific to the gold market. What we have on the technical picture. On the technical picture, guys, well, in general, it's no doubt the situation looks bullish because market is broken for the major 618 resistance on the monthly and returns right back up to the previous XOP target that already has been hit. Actually, that was the reaching of the XOP, that was reaction on the XOP, and take a look, market's coming back. So from that standpoint, the sentiment on the market definitely stands bullish, and market really could and probably will continue upward action in the nearest few months. Also, market stands above the yearly pivot resistance one, which tells that, well, we probably stand in a new extension swing of the long-term bullish trend. But it doesn't mean that there will be no pauses in upward actions, probably will be retracements, pullbacks, so as usual. And one of them could happen really soon, at least based on the technical picture that we have. So, on a daily chart, you could see that market, based on the recent news in the last week, wide anticipation of the rate cut considers return it back up to the XOP. But at the same time, we see the minor washing rings of this top because the market has just spiked it up, but wasn't able to hold above it and return it back, right back down. We currently have only indirect bearish signs. What are they? So first of all, where are the verbana on the weekly and daily? We have some hint on the MACD divergence on the daily chart on the weekly. We have some kind of the washing rings, but currently it's not sufficient for taking the short position, especially on this current tricky market. We need to get some more signs that retracement stands really underway. Potentially, guys, here this could be some compounding head and shoulders pattern. So it could become the shoulder head that has some kind of the compounded shape. So with the two spikes up, this market will return it back up. And here is actually stands the neckline, which is also weekly conference support. So theoretically, we could suggest if drop will start, market should reach this area. Then, forming this pattern, should be some retracement up. That's approximately that we have on the daily. So our task here is first, if we would like to go short, it would be better to do not at the top, but at least we'll get some real confirmation of the starting of the pullback. This is first moment. Second, of course, we will be watching for a buy opportunity at major conference support on the weekly, because that's really could be the point where upward action could continue. Because the hazard, the epidemic of the virus still stands in the headlines, and people are nervous on this subject, and gold has real potential of the upward continuation. So next week we'll keep an eye on the 2 months. If market will continue show the consolidation around the top without any meaningful pullback, that definitely will be the bullish sign and sign that market is ready to continue move higher as soon as we'll get some relief from the overbought level. So it will stand probably flat and then turns back to the upward action. If real pullback will start, it means that retracement is underway, and we could consider possible trading opportunities with this retracement. Now, on intraday charts, we have some nuances on this performance that we could get. So take a look. That is our ABCD pattern that we discussed on Friday. And our target that we have set is OP 1704. It hasn't been reached yet. COP has been tested, minor pullback. This market is coming higher, as we suggested on Friday, but it was not able to reach the OP. So non-farm payrolls release was really positive. You can see volatility here based on these numbers. And as a result, we have two side-by-side bullish grabbers, which suggest the taking out of this top. So it means that on Monday, market could try, or at least next week, it could try to complete the grabbers and hit the OP target before some reaction and the retracement could start. So just keep in mind this nuance that really could happen. Well, I'm not sure that this will be a good opportunity for bearish positions, but if you intend to go short on the gold, wait at least when the market will hit OP, or at least the put orders, stop orders above the OP target. Just protect yourself from the occasional spike, and it would be better if you will get some clear bearish signs as market is reversed down. But in general, guys, it's really risky. It could be a really expensive journey if you'd like to take the short right at the OP. It would be better to still to get some clear bearish patterns if indeed the pullback will start. So maybe in its more extended period, if market will form this head and shoulders, it would be better to wait the top of the right arm and sell around this area. So, but that is longer term perspective here. We just will be watching first for reaching the OP, and then we'll keep an eye on whether the really pullback here will start or not.